Good morning, folks. This is Anne-Marie. I want to take a look at the SPY together with you, see what it is that I see. We've been in a range. We broke out of this region, and this box actually coincides with another breakout that occurred to the left. And let's see if we can see that. Yes, right around here we had a breakout event, and so that's where I'm using the marker for the box. It puts us into this trading range that really is a little bit messy, but does move us from north to south. And so in here, looking for a little bit of a symmetric move out of this box. And so that gives us 180, 182. Now, interestingly enough, we also have an ABCD pattern here that brings us into that same relative region, just a little bit higher than this. So we shall see. We've got a very high SMI, and it is dampening just a little bit. Okay, we've got a little bit of negative divergence, not much to speak of. We could still continue to barrel through. This is the weekly pivot resistance level 1. And so that is also something that's suggesting a move up into this region, but we are quite overbought in this extension. We do need to take a breath. Notice we are getting closer and closer to that 50. So we will either meander up here, maybe to make it by the end of the week with this very light volume, or it may take us a little bit longer as we get up into that 50. Now my thought is we do move up in order to finish these formations, but I just want to show you what it is that I was seeing. Now in terms of movement, this wick is a bit of a pest, so being short is a little nerve-wracking for you unless you are under 180.38. You could take the aggressive short under 180.69 and take the long up above the breach of 180.115. Those are really straightforward levels as far as I see them, and they look like they will work to me. I don't know, it'd be a good idea to go aggressively in that space long at all, though if you wanted to take a very calculated bet, if you took it off 180.64 and left your stop at that 180.36, you might have a nice run because the short will begin below that. Naturally into the test of the pivot, 179.88, which means likely that buyers will be sitting there for you also, since it's the 50 on the hourly. So if you take that trade in, be prepared to take profits in short order at around the 179, maybe probably 179.95 it looks like, based on where all this congestion is, as 50 will come up to meet that. If you pop into a lower high and can't re-breach this area right here, we're going to have downside momentum into around at about 179.40 is my thought, right? But that's the strategy for playing SPY today. Good luck, everyone.